Okay, so the point of the video today is really looking at how to defend your back. In a lot of fighting systems, MMA, Jiu Jitsu and so on, the prerogative is really to take the back, get the hooks in and start to apply chokes. Now, we train gi as well as no gi. Obviously I'm in a gi at the moment, but the mechanics are slightly different. There's much more options to attack with a gi than there are with no gi. Without a gi, you're looking at a rear naked choke essentially. Okay, and we've got other chokes as well. Bulldog choke, for example. There's quite a few. You can even do a no gi equal version as well. But the point is, with the gi, there's more options. Now, if we're looking at self-defense and someone's attacking you knowing how to use your coat or your clothing, they've got an option now to choke you, essentially, by using this, okay, and then choking you. So I'm going to just give you some simple pointers, really. I'm just going to sit up for this. When anyone ever takes your back, if you're trying to defend against collar chokes, essentially you never want them to have two arms in play. It doesn't matter if you've got one arm, okay, but if you get two arms, it can be a problem. Yeah, I know there's the bow and arrow where my partner can grab my pants, okay, and fall off to the sides and then choke. And this is a very powerful choke, by the way. But what I immediately want to do when anyone ever takes my back, especially before we got this option where they're sinking both hands in, is to control and isolate the opposite arm. So I always really want this arm out of play and this arm off my neck. That's my first port of call. Always, always, always. And I'm always trying to take my chin and shrug my shoulder and tie it in so I've got a level of defense. And this is really where I'm looking at trying to escape and defend my back. With the rear naked, essentially, so someone's on your back and they're applying the choke. This is the arm, and I say it all the time, this is the arm that essentially is the danger arm, the one behind the back of your head. So before they get it locked in, because obviously if they get it locked in and they close their elbows, it's pretty much put the submission on, it's pretty much a done deal. Okay, it's hard to get it out, especially if they hide their hand behind their head. So what you're always looking for in a live situation where someone's taken your back is to always stop and fight the other arm. You see that what I'm doing? I'm just putting it under my armpit, and it buys me enough time to get this arm off, because this, if Zoe tries to grab, it's hard. And you see it's even harder now for her to make the collar chokes because I'm isolating the hands. So my defense is always based on not trying to struggle and fight out of it, but by being clever. And clever basically means don't let them connect two hands together, don't let them get their collars on. And if you get to the rear naked, okay, trying to prevent the other arm from coming through. Now, there are ideas where if this arm comes into play, you can look at arm barring back, you can look at covering the arms, and there's some really old traditional, they're now called traditional in Jiu Jitsu, where you can be defending like this against the arm bar, against the choke, okay, but the general point of what I'm trying to explain to you is to always fight one arm and keep one arm away from chokes, and you'll find it a lot easier to escape as opposed to trying to let it go on in the first place and then trying to peel the arm off. You're going to find this very, very difficult if the guy's really locked on and it's quite powerful. It's possible, but I wouldn't rely on it. Thanks for watching.